Another crazy video. Apparently Bridget is a trans icon. And I want to show, I'm going to do a real life story after this. It's kind of beautiful, kind of sad, kind of fucked up. But I also want to show Daisuke's comments on this. But Bridget is a trans icon. Icon seems like a pretty important English word to me. Maybe I'm forgetting what icon means. Icon, a painting of Jesus Christ or another holy figure. I'm not even religious, and that sounds kind of insulting to say Bridget is a icon. A person or thing regarded as representative symbol or worthy of veneration. Don't use these big English words. English is hard for me. A widely known symbol, the Statue of Liberty, became an icon of fear. Anyway, basically a trans icon. But if we look at Daisuke's interviews, and I don't have the greatest Japanese, but you can look it up yourself. I could look. This didn't even take very long to find. This was just a few years ago. Right before Strive came out. The year before Strive, I think it was. Right before they announced Strive. Just before that, Daisuke and co were joking that Bridget is a guy and is always meant to be a guy. Bridget has always been meant to be... Gotcha. You jacked off to Bridget. I got you. You jacked off to Boku no Pico. It's okay. You know what? I still got to watch Boku no Pico. I've seen a little bit of it, and I'm like, oh, I know what's going to happen. I was afraid I was going to get a boner, so I didn't watch, but I might get a boner. I was afraid. But, I mean, jokes aside, half joking. I do got to watch Boku no Pico eventually. I know what it is, but jokes aside, half joking. Don't check my internet history. The whole thing is, dude, it's a I got you. Even just a few years ago, Daisuke is still saying Bridget is a I got you. They are a joke character. They have always been meant to be a guy. Never before have they meant to be a girl or transgender. This is just a few years ago. This took like 5 seconds to look up. People are like, oh, these interviews are from the early 2000s. This is character development. You know what I mean? This is just right before Strive was released, like a year before. Do you think that maybe Daisuke for money changed all of this? Just like remember Testament. Oh no, I would never change Testament. Oh no, Testament was always non-binary. Wait, oh shit. You mean right before they released Strive, they changed Testament? If anything, Testament was supposed to be more manly. Oh, that was their original design for Strive. Testament was actually going to be more manly, but then for money... Ooh, shit, we decided to change it. Testament was actually going to be more manly, and now we're saying he's non-binary for money. That doesn't sound like using the community to you? People saying this isn't a retcon. Bridget's story literally was they will kill you. They were going to kill Bridget unless Bridget dressed up as a girl. That is Bridget's story. Look it up. I don't know. Did they change it? Did they do a Wikipedia thing and they changed Bridget's story to make you think that Bridget is a trans icon? Because that is Bridget's original story. Bridget was going to be killed unless they dressed up as a girl. There is not some kind of like, oh, now Bridget realized they always wanted to be a girl. Well, then what is the plight? They are not some great person. Oh my God, you're going to kill me unless I become a girl? Well, then yeah, I'll be a girl. What are you talking about? They said they're going to kill you unless you become a girl. Why are you struggling then? Oh God, like, please kill me? Like, what did you see this? It doesn't even make sense. And even crazier, isn't it funny that even on the American wikis, there's a, oh my God, we have to literally say on the Wikipedia that in-universe information, gender, Bridget is a female. But wait, if we look at this, wait a second. Faust has no gender. Wait, what? Eno has no gender. Wait, what? Wait, what's... Kai has no gender. Huh? Amelia has no gender? Wait, what's going on? Are you telling me that the LGBTQ, the overly radical LGBTQ, has used something that is supposed to be for good now for propaganda and money. They literally go around editing all forms of media. Hey, well, she's a girl, trust us. Let's forget the story that we can go back and look where Daisuke said that they will kill Bridget unless Bridget dresses up as a girl. And it was supposed to be a joke because we wanted people to jack off to Bridget and then later find out that Bridget was a guy the whole time. They've always been meant to be a joke. They only changed it right before Strive because they wanted to make money. Wow. It's kind of from the creator. I mean, you can look these interviews up yourself. They're not that old. And a real life story, before I go, I didn't realize this. Did you know, because this was crazy. I was being told this recently, right? Talking to some people, LGBTQ people. Clayton doesn't have gay friends, right? You know what I mean? People like to believe this bullshit. I did not know, in some states in America, did you know if you go on Medicaid that the government will pay for everything that has to do with you being transgender? Did you fucking know that? I had no idea. So apparently, and you know, from some perspective, there's this idea that of course it must be terrible to not be who you want to be, to identify as something else legitimately, right? Because not all transgender people are evil, not all LGBTQ people are evil. That you know, just like all religions, you know, being a bad person or being a good person has no religion, has no gender, whatever, right? But of course, just like religion, the LGBTQ is now basically a cult, you know, and a religion, if you will, using something that's supposed to be good for evil. You know what I mean? But what I'm getting at, of course, it must be terrible to not be who you want to be inside. But talking to this person, apparently, either their boyfriend is becoming a girl or their girlfriend is becoming a guy, whatever it was. This was a conversation a couple weeks ago. And I had to look it up because it's like, is this real? They quit their job. Because if they quit their job and they say they have no job, they go on Medicaid and then the government pays for all their surgeries. And they just did a $20,000 surgery for free and they got to do some other stuff, whatever. And it's all for free. And I was like, is this real? Are you serious? And I looked it up. And I was even asking my friend that works at the hospital. He's like a published scientist and everything. He's like, no, that's not real. And he looked it up. And he's like, what the fuck? And he's like, I should not be paying for that with my tax money. He's like, I didn't even know that. He's like, elective surgeries should not be paid for by other people. Just like, you know what I mean? Oh my God, imagine you're losing your hair. Well, I don't want to lose my hair. Are you going to pay for my hair surgery or some shit or whatever it is? You know what I mean? I saw someone use that example, right? And I guess it's a known thing to, even if you can work, you quit your job. There are transgender people, you know, that will quit their job, go to a state where the government will then pay for these admittedly very expensive surgeries for free. And then they will work or, you know, whatever, right? And it was just like, do you get what I'm getting? I was like, wow. And like I said, on some level, I was like, wow, it's actually kind of amazing that the government does that because so many people do need help. But then you see how it can be abused because they're like, oh yeah, they can work, but the surgery is so expensive, so they just decided to quit their job because if they quit their job, then they go on Medicaid and then everything is for free while they do all this. They just did $20,000 of whatever they were doing. All for free, got to do some other stuff, and then maybe they'll go back to work. But it's like, wow, the government, taxpayers, whatever. And I just think, and again, on one level it's beautiful, on another it's like, wow, are you kidding me, dude? And I think, you know, because of course I've been harassed by so many members of the LGBTQ, you know, so many fucking, Jesus fucking Christ, from all walks of life for different things, right? And I just think, and you know, it gets to me because I have people actually say that I faked being sick. I faked all my health. And I just think it actually is disgusting to think that I've been dying in the hospital and wow, people will like just not work. It's like, dude, do you think that me getting that, you know, my doctors tried to kill me basically, you know what I mean? I didn't win some millions of dollars from my disability, you know, lawsuit. What, I got like $100,000? Do you think you live the rest of your life off $100,000? Are you kidding me? Like, oh yeah, you have permanent side effects for the rest of your life. You're going to be in pain for the rest of your life. You'll never be the same. Here's $100,000. Do you think you can live an entire life off $100,000? I actually miss being able to go to work. I never even have been able to finish school. They would not even let me finish school because all that dying stuff was going on. And then even after I started to go back, it's like, you just missed too many days. You're too sick. We won't let you finish school. You know what I mean? Now my brain doesn't even work as well, which is crazy. I ramble a lot, you know what I mean, after my bad collapse and as my health has gotten worse. And I still can have more of a conversation than how fucking crazy some of you guys are. But man, I just think about that. It's like, dude, especially, you know, it's like, man, I've had to basically teach myself to walk again. You know what I mean? I'm in pain every single day. People have no idea what it's like to be dying and have like real health problems like I've had. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, I've seen some people who can't believe Clayton has like traveled before. He can't be sick. What the fuck? Have you actually looked at my travel videos? Do you know what the fuck I'm doing? Do you think I'm out all day? You know what I mean? Even when I'm in Japan, I was with friends that knew me, so they give me a free place to stay because they help take care of me while I'm sick. It's not like I'm out all day, you know what I mean? Oh my God, you know what I mean? Just like in Turkey. What, do you think I had a great time in Turkey? My health was fucking bad, dude. Just traveling does not mean my health is amazing. You know, and I just think, wow, it's almost, from a fucked up perspective, it's beautiful that the government will take care of you and that you are not who you want to be. But from another perspective, do you know how lucky you are to even be able to work and go to school? I mean, people have no idea the kind of stuff that I have to do to keep myself alive. You know? I've gone to doctors. Doctors have been like, wow, I can't believe you even look like you do, like based on your health record. And it's like, yeah, because you know what? My entire life has been dedicated to keeping myself alive. When I am not in the hospital, I'm trying to be the most healthy person I can be. I'm not playing video games all day. Do you know, you're actually lucky that you can even play video games all day. Do you know what I mean? I've had surgery. My doctors are talking about I may need some more surgery, dude. Because my body is just in that much fucking pain, dude. You know? And it's like, dude, on one perspective, it's beautiful. And on another perspective, it's just like absolutely kind of disgusting, actually. You know? It just is like, wow, dude, like, do you know how much money, like, I have to pay for my medications to keep me alive? Just my eye drops, dude, for Sjogren's is hundreds of dollars, dude. Do you think that's all automatically paid for free? It's not, dude. You know, I just think, wow, man. Crazy. You know, God, I've always said, from a certain perspective, depression, what an extravagant luxury. You know what I mean? For people to say, oh, I'm depressed, I'm sick. It's like, wow, Christ, man. At least when you say you're depressed, you got some person fucking simping for you. Oh, I'm depressed. Oh, but someone still loves you. You know what I mean? Do you know what it's actually like to be in a hospital fucking shitting yourself? There's a big difference between, oh, I'm depressed, someone loves, oh, I'm depressed too, and like, oh, God, Clayton, you're fucking shitting yourself? You're dying? You can't walk right now? I mean, it's fucking disgusting, dude, but... If you like the videos, like, sub, silly, comment, share, support the channel if you want. I appreciate it. Thanks. The end.